What's up, y'all?
Hi, everybody.
How you doing?
Go ahead and subscribe right now.
Feel free.
And we'll see you in a second.
Yeah, we'll, take our time and just get around to...
Between beauty and me, there's a night, there's no tricks, ooh, there's a love.
Welcome to Just John and April, the relationship podcast, your place to level up your intimacy.
Yes.
Hope you guys are doing well today. Glad to have you once again. I'm excited because we got some good news. This is actually a good one today.
It is.
I'm
and
excited.
It is some good news because I was very disappointed about the news in the beginning.
Yeah, so we were kind of broken up.
that.
We did share it.
Yeah.
We were very open about
We
that.
were.
We were very broken up about the news that Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet were breaking up.
Yeah.
But there's new news.
Yes.
Come on, somebody. That they are back together. Not getting back together. Already
They're
back together.
already
Apparently,
back
he's moved back in and
together.
everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he's moved back in.
That's huge.
That is huge. And it's great to hear that they're trying to work it out.
I agree.
Yeah.
So let me just read a little bit of it right now. Jason Momoa and Lisa
Mm-hmm.
Bonet share 2 children after 11 years of togetherness. Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet are making amends to have their marriage work.
Isn't that nice to hear? You do not hear that often.
Well,
You
it's
really
not-
don't.
Hold on. It's not even how often you don't hear it. It's how quickly the news is
True.
coming. We
True.
heard
True.
they're breaking up and now they're back together only weeks apart.
Yeah.
That's kind of a big deal. The couple who announced their split in 2022 are reportedly back together as they have decided to work out their differences. The Hollywood Life reports that the duo is already living together again. I'm excited. And I don't even know them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I don't even know them.
I don't, but I
Yeah.
like them.
Yeah, I
and
think
I'm
I
glad
do.
they're back
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I am too. No, I like to hear about couples who decide to work it out
Yeah, me too.
because you don't hear that often.
You
babe.
don't. You don't.
You don't hear. Even if they do, you don't. Nobody tells it. You know what I mean?
True.
Like nobody's announcing it. Like, you know what? We decided to come back and try to do this thing.
Right.
So
That's
it's
true.
nice to hear, especially in Hollywood.
Agreed. Now, here's my
You
question.
really don't hear it in Hollywood.
Here's the question, and I want to know what you think about this. Do you think that the amount of time between when they broke up and when they got back together
Mm-hmm.
is a demonstration that the reason they broke up in the first place was whack?
Like it wasn't really a good reason.
Yeah, because I'm saying, if I had a real reason for breaking up with you, I feel like it wouldn't be different like 2 weeks later. You know what I'm saying?
No, I disagree because
Okay.
sometimes I think taking that separation, taking that time apart, makes the other feel the absence of the one that they actually love, and they realize, you know what?
Whatever it was we were beefing over, it's
really
not that deep.
deep.
Right.
Like, we can work through this. Not that it isn't deep, but not deep enough to end it. You know what I mean?
Okay,
like
so-
we can work through. So I think sometimes the separation actually brings some things to light.
So then, I guess in a roundabout sort of way, you are bringing to light maybe another advantage of separation.
yeah, yeah.
Maybe separation
Yeah.
gives you some time to like kind of
To
see the
think,
forest for the trees. Maybe you're too close to
Yes.
things. Maybe by getting apart from each other, you can actually think it through. And maybe it would actually make your relationship better in the long run.
I think so. I think some couples need to separate.
There's no question.
I do. Even if it is just to get your mind together, just to, I don't know. I'm always about talking to somebody,
Right.
but get your mind together, figure out what your reasons are. And sometimes that separation helps you to appreciate the person.
Yeah. All right. That's what I
Like,
hope happened here. Now,
yeah.
they were together for 11 years before they decided to get divorced.
Right.
And I don't know how long it was. I just know the amount of time between our shows. Like
Yeah.
our show was like 3 weeks ago, where we said they weren't going to be married. Maybe 4 weeks ago, and here we are again with the
Get them
next
back
show,
together.
saying back together. So this is a big deal. I'm happy for them. There was something else that they mentioned here. Their statement continued. We share this not because we think it's newsworthy. They did this last time.
Yeah, they did.
They
did.
kind of said, we're not really trying to be drawing attention to ourselves or anything like
Right.
that, So we're not sharing this because we think it's newsworthy, but so that as we go about our lives, we may do so with dignity and honesty. I respect that.
I do too.
And also,
I do too.
We don't need you like trying to gossip about what's going on when you see us together
Right,
again.
we
We
just
need to
gonna
just tell
tell
y'all
you.
now. So let me tell you what I like
Yes.
about this. I think it's a good idea when people control their own narrative. I think it's better, especially when you know people are going to be talking about something. It's a good idea to just come out and be ahead of that and say,
Yeah.
listen, we're deciding to work this thing out. We decided we're going to stay together. So y'all may see us together at the mall or, whatever. We're not just
Right.
co-parenting. I'm back in the house. We're
Exactly.
living together. We're
Just
trying to work on
go
this
ahead
again.
and tell the folks so that nobody has to make up anything.
Exactly.
It is
You know
better
what I'm
to do
saying?
that.
It's better.
It
You know what
is.
I'm saying?
It
I
is.
love that.
And then it's out there in the open, and nobody has to talk about it in a negative way.
Correct.
Because it's a positive thing.
It is.
I'm
happy for them.
I'm happy for them, and I think there are some people out there who have negative statements about this kind of stuff. But
And that's fine.
I think that
not their business.
It is. It's not their business. But I think that the fact that they shared that is a good thing as well, because it kind of holds accountability too.
That's true too, because you're putting yourself out there. You said, okay, we're trying this.
We're trying to work it out,
and now everybody knows. So now I gotta kind of.
Yeah, I gotta put forth some effort here.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I think that's good too.
Okay, so in similar news, today's episode is really the tale of two breakups.
Right.
Because the same week that we find out about Jason and Lisa getting back together, some new things happened, a new wrinkle in the Kim and Kanye saga. Did you see the video well, we didn't see, I don't think you saw the video. I think you saw some footage from the video.
I saw some footage from the video. I didn't see the whole video.
So
but I
this
saw some
dude,
footage.
Kanye West, released a music video, actually on the same day that
think it
Kim was declared single by the divorce proceedings.
Right.
And in the video, he's got some claymation character of Pete Davidson where he's basically killing the dude.
Yeah, he's
and
buried
him
alive.
alive. You know what I'm saying? What in the world is that?
Decapitated him, I believe.
Yes. Well, yo, hold on. One of these couples is handling it well. The other one, Kanye, I don't know what's going on with
I
you, dude,
feel
man.
like there's an immaturity that is just like,
Gotta be.
I mean, it's like unreal. Like, are you seriously? I mean, this sounds like what you get in elementary, high school.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to draw a picture that's really inappropriate or that's
Right.
really mean or
Right.
whatever, and then I'm going to put it on your desk.
Right, right.
Or show it to everybody at the school. I mean, like, seriously,
So anyway, read
it's
us some of that
alarming.
because there's an article that you found on that. Read us a little bit of that.
So his song is Easy. Okay.
This is Kanye
And-
West's new song.
Yes.
Right.
And in the footage shared on West's Instagram page, a claymation version of Pete
shared his
Davidson.
Instagram page. So this
Yeah.
is huge.
Yeah.
So you got the video that comes out. Then Kanye wants to make sure you see this. So he
Yes.
puts it on his own Instagram page.
Now mind
Now,
you,
it might have been some other person that did it for him, but still.
it doesn't matter. Mind you, he's been posting several things on his Instagram page
Yes.
that has been, people are saying that it is abusive. That's what they're calling it.
Toward Pete Davidson.
Towards Kim.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
because even the whole Pete Davidson thing, people are saying that it's abusive towards Kim, and we're laughing at it. That's what they're saying. Like, how are we laughing at this woman being abused, basically?
Wow.
And so I feel like people who've been through abuse, like I wouldn't necessarily characterize it as abuse as soon as I see it. But then once I hear something, I'm like, wow, maybe,
It kind of is.
maybe
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
because.
And especially if you've been through it before, it may be
That's what
triggering
I'm
to
saying.
you.
It may be triggering,
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh my goodness, I can't believe he's doing this, and
Right.
we're laughing at it.
Right.
People are laughing at it. So it says here he did a claymation version of Pete Davidson, 28, and is kidnapped, tied up, and buried alive. I mean, like how? And then it says here that he said, "God saved me from that crash just so I could beat Pete Davidson's."
And if we had the beep thing, we can go beep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't have that.
So, that's a little scary, actually.
So
If that happened to me,
yeah.
I would feel threatened. I would be afraid for my life.
Yeah.
Like, is
Yeah.
this dude, like, he's doing that? Is he actually going to do, even though he put JK at the end?
Right. He put
But
everything's fine or whatever.
You
just
got to
kidding.
do that,
Yeah.
so that you don't look too
Right,
bad.
right.
But do you remember what's that comedian's name? What's her name?
She's the one
Kelly? Is that her
she's
name?
the one that had all the different. She's had all the surgeries.
Yes.
I don't
That's how
remember
we
her
know
name,
her.
but
She had all the surgeries.
But everybody will remember her because
me see if I can find
she's
her
the
name.
person who basically did a skit or something of a cartoonish type thing
And she decapitated
with her decapitating Donald Trump.
and held his head up.
Right.
And
Yeah.
she was like done after that. That
I
was
think
it
her
for her
career was
career.
over
Her
after
career
that.
was
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was the president.
Yeah.
So
right, of course. Yeah.
But
right.
I'm just saying.
But they actually said she was on some like terrorist watch list after that too.
Oh yeah, they said she couldn't fly.
Yeah.
She was on the no-fly list. So what I'm saying is, just from that lets you know This is serious. This is not anything to play with. I'm trying to find her name.
So let me ask you this question then, which I think you've already answered it, but I want to make sure it's clear.
Yeah.
You think then that Kanye went too far in this
I
video?
do. I think he went too far.
All right.
I mean, I can see you being jealous.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Of course. Yeah.
You know, she moves on, but I mean, you've moved on. You with the girl that looked just like Kim.
Right.
And
that's true.
Kim is not killing her on Instagram.
Right. That's true.
So I'm just saying, I get your feelings about that, but to me, that's just too much. Like, people are calling it petty. It is. It's petty. Like, what do you think?
What's going to be accomplished from that, really?
Yeah.
Is she going to be like, oh man, I'm dumping him?
And that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, after she watches that, is she going to say, you know what, he really loves me? Let me dump Pete and get back with Kanye because he must really love me to put something like this out.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know what he thought.
You know, and I just feel like, is he thinking about his kids?
Yeah.
I mean,
all right, let me ask you another question. Here's another question. Do you think it's coincidental that his video was released on the same day that Kim was declared single in the divorce proceedings? Do you think that timing was coincidental?
I mean, no, he did that on purpose.
Yeah, and I don't know how much, I'm not in A&R. I have no idea about this kind of stuff with, who controls when a music video comes out and something like that. But it feels like somebody did that on purpose, whether it was him or somebody from his team or whatever, that more publicity toward his video would be able to come out if those two things happen simultaneously. So that's what I'm assuming. But I don't know. I do not know what he thinks he stands to gain in that situation.
I don't know. I don't.
But I'll tell you this. I do think it's very interesting the way that these two breakups happened. You have two very in public eye sort of celebrities who broke up, and their breakup was public. And one of them decided to get back together. The other one, half of them is acting like a stone fool. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. And then it said, so I wanted to read this. One user labeled the video as emotional abuse. That's what stating that it will end very badly for his family. They continued, I felt terrified. Can't imagine how Kim feels. He's terrorizing her as punishment, and I hope people will stop excusing this as art. And that's the thing.
First of all, the comedian's name is Kathy Griffin.
Kathy. I said Kelly, but it's Kathy.
Kathy Griffin is the one who did the whole thing.
She was done after that.
She was blacklisted
I haven't even seen her since then.
I haven't either. I don't know what happened to her. I have no clue.
And it really is sad, though, that you can do this and it just be okay.
Now, real quick, who is it that's saying that? You said one user said. This is a person. Okay, so it's not like an expert or something like that. Okay,
no.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, the fact that
do you think it's emotional abuse?
I do.
And you think it's too far?
I think it's too far. I mean, if you really look at it.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Emotional abuse, because she's seeing this. What does that do to her?
And I'm saying, to me, the extremeness of the actual act is what gets me, because I feel like, honestly, he could threaten to beat him up or something like that, and it may not feel the same way. But when you show yourself killing somebody and burying them alive,
holding their head.
Come on, man. There's a problem there. You know what I'm saying?
There's an issue there, and
Serious
there's
issue.
no reason for that.
Right. Anyway, what's our word of the day?
The word of the day is do-over.
Do-over.
Yeah. And
do-over.
Honestly, I love that Lisa and Jason did a do-over.
They're doing a do-over.
They're doing a do-over. And I believe, and I'm going to say this,
Yeah.
some people may not agree, but I think Kanye can do a do-over.
You think so?
I do.
Okay.
So let me say what a do-over is.
Okay.
A new attempt or opportunity to do something after a previous attempt has been unsuccessful or unsatisfactory.
Yes.
So Kanye has a chance, I believe, that after he sees the reaction of this, after he sees, I'm sure Kim has shown or shared in some way that she's not pleased. He can come back and say, I'm sorry.
Now, he did apologize on social media for something that he did recently. I don't know if it was for this.
But it wasn't. I didn't read that it was for this.
Okay.
I didn't read that it was for Easy.
Okay.
So I'm saying you need to take that joint down. Like, you need to do another video.
So you're saying he needs to basically cut that part of the video.
He needs to
and
cut
reshoot
that and reshoot that as something else.
Do that over. And in doing that, he will show that he is now accepting the new reality that his wife no longer wants to be with him.
That's right.
And that he needs to just move on.
Yeah, and I mean, I know in rap and music and stuff like that, I know you diss other people.
Right.
I know that.
Right.
But when you killing them,
Right.
I mean, and I know hardcore rap, you know, I know there's killing and all
Yeah,
that. I
yeah,
know that too.
yeah.
That don't make it right.
Right. I agree. You're right. I
You
agree with
know,
you wholeheartedly,
so-
100%.
And
So
he
do
doesn't-
over.
His stuff is not, I mean, I don't really listen to his stuff. I'm not really
Right.
a Kanye fan.
You're
but-
assuming it's not gangster rap, though.
No, I'm not
Right.
assuming his stuff is not that bad.
Right. Where he's killing people.
Nah. And they didn't say that his stuff is, you know, I'm just
Yeah.
going by what I'm reading.
I wouldn't know either.
But-
I haven't heard any of his stuff. Well, I may have
I heard
heard
a
a few
little
of his
bit,
songs,
but-
I don't know his stuff like that.
No.
Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, you can handle your do-overs well. I think we're getting a good example from Jason and Lisa.
Yeah,
That's a good do-over.
it is.
And
It's a
I
mature
think
do-over.
it's a mature do-over.
Yeah, it's an
And
adult
And I think
do-over.
that Kanye could do a do-over at this point too, and that's
think
what we
so.
should be doing.
Yeah, it's a little childish.
It is.
It is. It's a little overboard.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
I think he needs to fix this. And I
Do
think
that mess up.
I believe that, you know, people are the kind of people that when you say I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. Let me take that thing down. People say, "We forgive you." Okay, not that we need to forgive him, but you know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
we understand.
Most
okay,
people are forgiving
Yeah.
when they receive what feels like a real apology.
Yeah.
If it feels sincere, people want to do that. Most people
Yeah.
do not want to hold a grudge.
Exactly.
Some people do.
And I haven't seen Kim and David react. I don't know if
You mean Pete Davidson?
I mean Pete. I saw David Davidson. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I meant.
I know
Kim
what you
and
meant.
Pete.
Pete Davidson.
I got Davidson. It's like if I had David.
It's all right.
You know, I haven't seen them react to.
Well, I messed up in the last episode and
What'd you
called
say?
Jason Momoa. I called him Jason Moana. So
But Moana's the movie. Isn't it?
but still, that's still unacceptable. You know what I'm
unacceptable.
saying? It's Jason Momoa, not Jason Moana.
But you know what?
So I'm
When
just saying, we
you
both do
are
that
the
thing.
age that you are,
Do over.
you know, things happen and you got to have several do-overs. So I think people understand that too.
They understand. Hey y'all, thanks for joining us today. We like having fun doing this
do.
kind of stuff. So we like being in the news, seeing what's going on with these relationships, and trying to pull out from them something that we can learn a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But we can
do-overs.
have fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think, you know, this helps with our relationship.
It does. So
You know?
I don't know what I need to do over, but if there's something, I'm going to do it
We always
today.
have stuff we have to do over. And the point is...
You have something in your mind right now that I did that I need to do over?
No, but I'm saying we are constantly having to do things over, and I think we have to give each other. We have to give each other the do-over.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Once
Yeah.
it's done over, we have
Yes.
to accept that thing and say, you know what?
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, and now don't go back and do it again.
Exactly.
Don't repeat it.
So y'all take your do-overs. Don't
That's
take them
right.
lightly. Try to use them in your relationship, and we think you can overcome anything.
Exactly.
See you next time.
All right, guys.
All right, y'all.
Bye.